Hey, what is happening, guys? This is Bashiok, and it is fucking early in the morning. Blingtron has made me into a pimp instead of my normal troll self. We're gonna go and do Sethic Hall's heroic mode, but that's not the reason for this video. We could end up getting the Ravenlord mount from this run. But I'm in queue at the moment, just an LFR queue for the Black Forge. And I wanted to talk to you guys, because I've been starting to play a lot of League of Legends again, and although this isn't League of Legends, this isn't League of Legends gameplay, it's just a bit more simpler to talk about a topic in while you're playing WoW instead of in League of Legends, where it's a bit more concentration. But a lot of people, they don't really understand the whole idea of concentration, I guess. This is Sethic Halls, right? No. It's Crips. Yeah, they don't really understand the entire concept of concentration and the entire professionalism, I guess, that you would say that comes with playing a competitive game like League of Legends. And you may think, like, what the hell are you talking about, you know, Bashiok? Why are you talking about this stuff, you know? Now, why am I talking about this stuff, guys? Because, I don't know, I remember it used to be a bit better on the American servers, and then they brought in the Oceanic servers, and, like, for Australia and New Zealand, and everything went to shit because Australia and New Zealand, people in my country are just wankers. It's the best way to explain it. They just suck. You know, like, yeah, I've had so many people, like, back in the day, you know, 7 months ago, when I used to play League, you know, everyone wanted to be either ADC or top, which is what I main. And I was like, man, like, why? Like, I want to be those things, but I always had to be something else, and, you know, every now and then I'd get, you know, what exactly I wanted. But if I couldn't get ADC, you know, I'd go top, and not top, I'd go mid. That's what I'm meant to be saying. I used to, mid and ADC is what I main. And, yeah, I mean, it's just the whole fact that I'm trying to get at, is raging. You know, everyone in League of Legends just rages, you know, like, over the most stupidest, most pointless shit, you know? And I've experienced it a lot recently, since I got back into League. Just all these people that just kind of, I guess, suck at the game, but they think they're on, like, Faker's level. And I'm trying to tell them, no, you know, you're not. You know, have fun with the game, but don't take it too seriously, especially when you're not even in a ranked match. Which is what has been happening a lot lately, you know, people, like, I just play normal mode matches, I haven't bothered playing ranked yet, just trying to get the feel back into League of Legends, and, you know, people in normal mode matches, I'm going to tell a couple of stories, you know, I wish I could remember the guys' names, because I would name and shame them, simply because they are, I guess you'd say, terrible people. I literally had two noobs in a game there today. I was playing as, God, who was I? I was playing as Ahri mid, and I had two trolls. They must have been, like, buddy friends or something. I know one was called Aeon Worm, Aeon Worm, I can't remember his mate's name. And yeah, they, basically, what they did the entire game was just trolled. You know, instead, we had no one bot lane. These two guys, one was playing Jinx, one was playing Katarina, and they just went to mid lane with me, and just took all my CS, and then they just tried to kill steal each other, and I guess that was their thing, like, that's the reason they have a level 30, or, I mean, I guess it might not have been a level 30, I didn't check, level 30 account, but, I mean, I have to just go off of fact and just pretend that they were level 30 in League. And yeah, just, you know, these, dare I say it, dumb cunts that just played the game, stole CS from me, so I was not a high level at all, and I couldn't deal with the other team, and just generally just trolled around and tried to kill steal each other, and thought they were the funniest people since fucking I don't know, whoever's funny. I don't know who's funny. Kevin Hart, you know. I don't know. And they weren't, you know. They really weren't. So I had to deal with that. That wasn't fun. And at the end of the game, after the game was done, the Katarina guy left, but the other guy that was playing the Jinx stayed, and I told him I was reporting him. There's not a potential, like, a troll, like you report someone for being a troll specifically, but I reported them for assisting the enemy team, because technically that is what they were doing by stealing my CS and all that crap. I'm not here to be the best or anything. But this guy ended up staying in the lobby while I was reporting them, and I read back a couple of the things he said. He was still in the lobby after I'd reported both of them, and he said he was going to report me for feeding the enemy team, for being a feeder. And I was like, not really true. I mean, yeah, go ahead. If you want to, go ahead. I don't give a fuck, honestly. You know, if you're going to be that much of a fucking little kid that you and your fucking, you know, fucking butt buddy mate have to come into my game. You know, I just got off fucking work. I was pissed, you know. I just got off a fucking hard day's work. You know, these guys probably went to fucking primary school. You know, they're probably 10-year-old kids whose mum, you know, let them go on the game for a little while. You know, have a little bit of a play around, and instead of looking up porn like a normal 10-year-old, they got to go into League of Legends and troll like the virgins they are, I guess. So, yeah, basically, I had this guy, this guy was just going on to me, gonna report me for being a feeder, when it was clearly their fault that I was feeding, because, yeah, you know, just generally ruining the game. Those people I hate. Basically, this whole video is just gonna be me rambling on about, because it's 2:30 in the morning, 2:40 in the morning, actually. It's basically gonna be me just rambling the fuck on about these absolute noobs that I can't stand, just being general noobs. I've had other guys, so many people want to play top, getting back to the original topic, so many people want to play top in League at the moment, it's unbelievable. You'll have like 2 or 3 people called top, and, you know, obviously in lower level League games, instead of being really tactical or anything like that, it's just whoever calls whatever role first gets it, you know, first in best dressed, fair enough, I don't give a shit, we're not playing, we're not versing Samsung White or anything, so I don't give a shit. And, you know, I only came back to the game the other day, like, literally 2 days ago. I've had, I don't know, 15 matches maybe, and there has been so many people called top, and someone reckons they call it before them. 3 other people in the team go, no, this guy actually called top first. This is including me, just to try and keep the peace. And the person that lost, they will, like, lost in calling top first. When they get into the game, they will just go AFK for about, I don't know, 8-10 minutes, and then they will quit the game. I don't know if they end up doing that by themselves or what happens. I don't really know. If they've just been still for so long, I don't know if that's a thing. And yeah, and then you're down a player. You know, I had a game match the other day where 2 people called top. One guy lost. We told him that the Yi got top, and what ended up happening was the guy that was playing Tryndamere ended up going AFK, but he went up into top lane and was sitting there with Yi and just trying to annoy him for the first fucking 15 minutes. And by that point in time, they ended up both just going AFK. I don't know why both of them would, including the guy that won the top lane role. And they both went AFK, and it was a 5v3. So that was fun. Yeah, it's just general, like, kids, I guess, that just play games like League of Legends, that don't understand it's team-based, and since it's not high-level kind of team-based, there's no strategy really involved, you know, you're just grouping with randoms, and, you know, hoping for the best, really. Hoping that they're decent players, and I don't know, I remember it used to be at least a bit better. Like, we had to deal with lag when me and the rest of the guys were over playing League on the US servers, or the North American servers. But now that Oceanics came here, I've like read forum posts on the League of Legends Oceanic website, Oceanic, whatever you say, people saying, like, that they used to play on the US servers, and they've moved to the Oceanic servers, and how bad the community is over here in Australia and New Zealand, simply because, you know, people, they don't have any respect in Australia. They're, you know, Australians are just terrible people. I know I am one. I rage, but I'll rage at myself unless someone is intentionally doing something bad. If they're just a terrible player, I mean, I'm not gonna rage at them so much, unless it's a really high-ranked game and, like, I need to win it. And even then, I mean, I can't really blame them for being bad at the best. I can just kind of give them advice and stuff, you know. I try and be that type of player. If I end up raging, I rage kind of to myself and not at the rest of the team, because no good can come of that. Everyone just starts arguing. You have all those people that, you know, will stop dead in the middle of a lane, start typing up a big long fucking 100-word essay message, 100-page essay message, you know, explaining how they fucked your mum, and you know, they're actually your real dad, and and all this shit, and then by that point in time they've gotten killed because they're typing. And so I just try to avoid confrontation just in general, just because no good can come from it, or of it. I had another guy that was playing top lane Ezreal the other day. He was versing our guy who was a top lane Gangplank, and one of the other guys, he had called top and he called it second, and he ended up going AFK because he didn't get his role. Oh, the poor Diddums, you know, oh, you didn't get your role. Wow, welcome to the real world. You don't get what the fuck you want in life. Welcome. I mean, those people, you can tell, are either really, really, really immature, young adults or adults. Like, if you are 18 years, 17 years or older, even 16 years or older, and you are acting like that, you haven't fully matured yet in your brain. And the majority of the people, I believe, that do that and go AFK and just don't man up and just play something else, admit that they didn't get the role that they wanted, I think that those people have to either be kids or they've just got to be really, really immature adults, you know? But yeah, this Ezreal, since we were down one guy, you know, this our support Blitzcrank went up to top lane and helped out the Gangplank to you know, gank Ezreal. And when that happened and Ezreal died, he was like, ugh. He like put an all chat. He's like, oh, look, you couldn't kill me yourself, Gangplank, could ya? You had to get support from your team. You know, you couldn't kill me yourself. And I messaged back and I was like, yeah, man, it'd be weird if League of Legends was a team-based game, hey? Because, like, those people also get on my nerves. I mean, the trolls are way worse, but those people, and the people that go AFK just because they didn't, you know, get their role, and they just, you know, I suppose they go cry to their mum or something, have a whinge to her. But, yeah, those people that do that, oh, you know, in League of Legends, a 5v5 team-based game where you were meant to play as a team to win the game. Oh my god, you know, you've sent someone else up to help. You couldn't kill me yourself or whatever. We're not playing fucking Call of Duty. We're not playing, you know, StarCraft 2. We're not playing a fucking 1v1 game. We're playing a 5v5 game. You have to expect that. That's pretty simple. You have to expect that. We had another time where, the same guy, you know, me and the Blitzcrank, I was playing LeBlanc mid, me, Blitzcrank, and Gangplank, who was already top lane, we went up, me and Blitzcrank, hid in one of the top bushes in their jungle, and Ezreal, I don't know, he started running towards the bush, he didn't ward, he didn't check the bush at all, he just ran right into it, and the next minute he was dead. He messages in all chat and says, wow, And I was like, what the fuck do you mean, WoW? You know? We're not playing WoW. No. Well, I mean, we're not... You realise that this is a team-based game. You know, this is... Samsung White didn't become a professional team, you know, lone wolfing it. You know, every out of the 5 players in the team, they, you know, each person just goes and does their own fucking thing. If they did that, they wouldn't be Samsung White. They wouldn't be SSW skins in League of Legends for them. They wouldn't have won any championships. They'd be fucking, you know, they wouldn't be anything, you know. They'd be a fucking bronze ranked team, you know. Like, fuck me. So, yeah. I mean, that's that's the thing, you know. I just can't really understand. Oh man, I just thought I got that. Belt of the Raven Lord. Motherfucker. Troll me like that. Oh well. Yeah, I just can't understand how people can, like, literally live their lives like that. You know, or, you know, in a team-based game, why is people playing in teams? You know, trolling. These guys that were trolling, I said, you know, why don't you just go get a life? Like, why are you coming and trolling here? Like, I just got off work. I'm trying to have, like, a fun game, you know? I'm trying to do shit. Like, yeah, they probably didn't have to worry, because they're probably fucking in year 6, you know? Doing, you know, they've gone to school for that day, they've listened to their teachers, and they've come home and gone, you know what, Jonathan, or Timmy, or fucking Johnny, or whatever, you know what, we're gonna go on League of Legends and just, you know, piss people off, because just we're little fuckwits, basically, you know. Those people are the worst, definitely. Other than that, I mean, the other people, like the people that call roles first, and then people that call the role second, and then they have a little whinge because they didn't call it first. Well, you know, that's the way the game's played. If it was switched the other way around, and you had got the role first, you wouldn't be complaining, obviously. So just be the bigger man. I mean, that's the best thing I can do. Be the bigger man, go and get over it, and fucking go and play a different role, you know? If you are no good at that role, well, fair enough, you know, that's what happens. You maybe make it known in the chat, like, oh, I'm no good at jungle, oh, I'm no good at support, and then see what they say, see if anyone wants to change, anyone wants to trade. If not, then you play that, and you play it to the best of your ability. You're meant to be a League of Legends player, and, you know, you think you're so good at the game, maybe you're a really good top lane player, but advance what you know. Me, I'm good at everything except jungle. I'm mediocre jungle. I'm a reasonably good top laner. I'm a pretty reasonably good support on certain champions. And I'm a really good ADC and mid laner. You know, that's where I shine. If I don't get them, I try and grab support or top. If I can't get top or anything like that, I have to play support. Fair enough, you know, I played support there today because I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't complain, I didn't have a bitch, I just played Braum and we fucking won. I owned up. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? You know, get over yourself. You're not anyone in particular, you know? It's not like you're fucking, I don't know, like, there's no particular reason, like, anything, you know? Like, I've seen, you know, professional Twitch players, Bjorkson and stuff, you know, if they don't get the role that they want, they just go play something else. It's, I don't know, I can't figure out the word right now. It's a word, you know, where you're good at a, like, variety of shit, you know? Be at least mediocre at the things you play the least, be really good at the things you play the most, and just have your roles widespread, because you can't just be focused on top lane, because then when you don't get top lane, you're gonna be shit at all the other roles. You know, expand your mind, I guess, is a real trippy way of saying it. And as for raging, the rages in League of Legends are crazy, man. Like, I'm even thinking on just making a like a montage video, or a couple of montage videos I could easily get out and, like, bust out in a week, of just League of Legends people raging, like, just games where people are just being absolute noobs, but thinking they're really good, because that shit's just the funniest, you know, that shit's just the funniest shit. I mean, League of Legends players out there, any gamer really out there that's watching this, I mean, the best way to behave is not to rage. Just chill the fuck out, you know, just chill is the best way to do it, because if you chill, you are going to, your mind doesn't get, like, if you rage, your mind gets fucking real, you know, it's not fucking clear, you know, you rage, you're fucking not clear in the head. If you don't rage, you keep everything calm, you play better. It's scientifically proven. I don't have to do anything there. Like, it's scientifically proven. The less you rage, the better your gameplay will be. You know. So I mean that's something to take in mind. You know, just calm the fuck down. Stop being a little bitch. I guess. You know, the world doesn't revolve around you. Wake the fuck up to yourself. But other than that, guys, I mean, I've really nothing else to say on there. I really just covered every topic really, really quickly. On everything that I wanted to cover a topic on. But yeah, guys, I'm going to dance. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to go do an LFR, because I've got nothing else to do, and I don't want to play League. Because I've got an electric blanket on. I'm going to bed soon. So, yeah. Until I'll probably get another video up Sunday. It'll be another League of Legends match that I played with Fizz, commentary and all. But until then, guys, I'd prefer it if you liked, favorited, subscribed, all that good shiz. Just helps me out a lot. Makes me feel like, you know, my views, my calm, non-rage-horrific views, you know, matter. Like, people are actually listening to them, and they actually give a shit. All the people that may comment on this video, I doubt they'd even get to this point, unless they're really enjoying it, so thanks. But all the people that end up commenting on this video, you know, saying your views don't matter, who gives a fuck? You know, fuck off, mate, I don't give a shit. Honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm doing this YouTube, I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'm just doing this for the fucking hell of it. Something to do, you know, something to get myself out there. And yeah, it just gives me like kind of something, a bit of normality in my life. Get some nice videos out of it. You know, I get to watch them back, you know, way later on. I mean, fuck it. So yeah, until next time, guys. This is Bashyok. Saying bye.